basically because I think both genders, especially in the West, have forgotten their roles as a whole. Like I understand why most men are not waking up thinking, you know what, I want to have a bunch of kids with a woman. The legal system's out to destroy you. Most of the women aren't going to behave themselves or comply in any kind of manner. Like I had many Muslim friends. I grew up in Luton in England, which is predominantly Muslim, and in England as a whole, London has a lot of Muslims as well.
Yeah.
And my Muslim friends used to say to me all the time, we'd be out and we'd be walking around and they'd see some girl in a short skirt or whatever, and they say, this is why I need an Islamic wife. Is she a wife? She's naked and drunk at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Like there's
you said hold up. Did you mean 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. actually?
p.m. Sorry,
2 p.m. 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Wow.
Just drunk and just run around acting crazy and there's a degree of, I mean, hey, I think if you were to ask any man if he'd want an Islamic wife, a wife who complies, who's not going to cheat, who behaves herself, who dresses modestly, maybe not even completely full burqa, but dresses modestly, behaves appropriately, shows respect. That whole podcast was about how to try and make females basically act the way they've acted for the longest period of human history up until modern times where they've completely forgotten. And I said, well, Islam fixes it because they don't have any of these problems, right? We now live in a world in the West where we've thrown religion away and we've thrown cultural norms away. We've thrown so many things away, and there's a degree of confusion amongst people. People are lost. They really are, men and women. I think a lot of the Western women act so degenerate, and they don't do it because they're evil. They're doing it because they're trying to find happiness, and they can't find it, right? And they think, oh, maybe a new man's happiness, maybe drinking alcohol is happiness, maybe taking drugs is happiness. And if you don't ever find a higher purpose, you're just going to degenerate in a spiral downwards, and that's kind of what's happened. And now we're in a situation where in the West, a man can't find a wife worth having. And people keep saying, oh, men don't want to be men anymore. Men don't want to get married. Would you marry some chick you meet in the club in Miami? like, you'd be a fool. Like, I won't,